Hello everyone. So first of all, full disclosure, um, the reason I have two autosaves here that are from today, right before I started recording, is because I was about 15 minutes into recording this episode, in the middle of dealing with this abduction, when I shot at a muton and the game crashed on me. That is literally the first time I have ever had XCOM crash on me. X2's crash sometimes, but Enemy Unknown slash Within, first time I've ever had a CTD on this game. Uh, whether we're talking vanilla, long war, or LWR. So I hope there's not something about me shooting at mutons that causes the game to crash now, because that's going to be a huge problem. I don't know what would have done that because I haven't updated the game at all or the mod, but who knows. So I'm just gonna very, very quickly run through. Get the fuck out of there. People are texting me. I'm just gonna really quickly run through everything, and then get my guys set up. Hopefully exactly like I had beforehand, and then we're just gonna roll. So we've got Alien Ops coming up in 8 days. We are building some laser pistols in engineering, and a laser lance for an aircraft, and 2 satellites because we have, that is the wrong button, and 2 satellites because we have a Nexus coming up in 5 days. As for our barracks, because Cody, for some fucking reason, decided that Jurek should be named Doug motherfucking Dimmadome, so let's find him here again and change his name again. So now I gotta deal with Doug Dimmadome. That is not a D. That is not an M. Jesus Christ, my autism is setting in. We gotta deal with Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, for the rest of the campaign, so... little slow clap for you. Thank you for blessing me with this. I am so thankful. One other detail. We don't have any... That is also the wrong button. We don't have any spare spots in the Psi Lab open right now. When we have one, I'm going to slot Langford in there and test him. If he comes back positive, he's going to be a Psi Trooper. If he comes back negative, we're going to spec him as a mech, because Cody wanted me to. My air fleet is looking sexy and clean, with everybody up and ready to get shot at by giant balls of green angry plasma. We can't complete this, we can't complete this, and we can complete this, but fuck this, because that's the only thing of this we have, and we don't need 2 of those for that. That's not a fair trade, so fuck you. Alright. Now, since this is light, we don't need to bring anything spooky or scary. Now, I did run into a squad of mutons, but we hadn't really started trading fire yet when it crashed. I had just taken my first shot at them, and it decided to go kaput, so fuck yeah, that's awesome. So we've got our Scout, our Shiv. I know I've got Wolfhound, but I just... Spooks is... I don't want to risk Wolfhound getting too badly damaged in a mission that's not going to be too spooky anyway. I decided to bring Dagur. Got you and you here. We need a Rocketeer on each and every mission. We're going to bring Wagner, because he's at the bottom of the list. And last but not least, we brought you. Okay, let's clear inventory. I gave you Kestrel armor, and made a quick comment about how this little thing here at the end of the grapple description. Caution, the grapple sometimes malfunctions and overshoots its target. That mechanic, I don't really like the idea of it. I haven't seen it in practice yet, but I don't like the idea of it. I have less of a problem with it if it turns out that it can just shoot off target, and you're like, okay, I'm just not gonna go. Okay, I'm just not gonna grapple then. I have a huge problem with it if it does what I think it does when it malfunctions, and it shoots, hooks, and then drags you along automatically, which no realistic grappling hook would ever do. Sci-fi or otherwise. I got a feeling it's going to be the second one, but if we're going to... if we're going to figure that out, for which one it is, then I would rather have... that happen on a light mission than, I don't know, a terror attack. Give you armor piercing. Did I give you a scope? Yeah, I gave you a scope. And Spooks is outfitted enough. We're gonna... I'm not even gonna try pronouncing this guy's name. We're just gonna call him G. He is now G. Similar to how this guy is now known as Ted. Obviously, I personally, just from kind of egotistical standpoint, but personally I prefer my initial reactions to reading those names, but obviously game crashed and I lost my recording, so yay. Well, didn't actually lose my recording, but I just do not want to experience the joys of figuring out how to crop those two things together. So yeah. Give you a med kit just in case the medic bites it, because we have seen exactly the kind of results that can come from only putting med kits on one guy. Rest in peace, Verdua. Rest in peace. We don't need smokes for him anymore because he has them automatically as a Lance Corporal. What did I give you, though? 77, that was workable. Did I give you... I think I gave him Enhanced Optics. And... Plating? Question mark? I give him a Respirator. That's it. So he can't get locked up by Seekers in case there are any. We will give you Kestrel Armor, just so you can move better. A Laser Rifle. Javelin Rockets on top of that, just for the extra damage in case we run into anything very big and scary. And I gave you a Respirator as well, right? Yeah, I did. Extended mags for that, that'll work. Or wait, did I give you... Should I give you a scope instead? Do scopes work with rocket launchers, I think? Excuse me, I think they do. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. I've got more than enough of these fuckers to go around. And then Dachi here. I'm probably completely butchering that, but if I am, I'm sorry. Give you, I give you a scope. Strip that out. I gave you a respirator so you could move a little faster. And that gives you defense as well. What else did I give you? Extended mags because you're going to be laying down a lot of suppressing fire. Okay, now, in case this crashes mid-mission again, I'm going to pop a save. Just so I can hop back in here and we will have all of these guys kitted out and good to go. And we can just dive right into the mission. Alrighty, let's go save Canada.
Dropship has arrived.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. The alien abductions are becoming...
Boy on the left's
every
got
day.
some thick-ass
Reports coming in of
sideburns.
attacks in broad daylight. We're the only ones who can respond to this threat.
Look at this other dude growing some handlebars. Does that qualify as handlebars? Or wait, no, the handlebars is the one that, it's the one that actually, like, goes out in, like, two little tufts on the sides, and, yeah, that one. So, not handlebars. Is it mutton chops? I don't know. I don't know my facial hair very well.
This is Big Sky.
Ugh, great, we're starting on the other end of the map now.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike one is cleared to engage.
On one hand, at least we have more cover on this side. On the other, our opportunities to flank and approach this building from, well, and get two directions of fire on the inside of this diner up here. Yeah, that's gone. So I guess we ran into the mutons right in the kind of behind the counter, but still in this still in the main dining room. So provided they spawn in the same spots, we might be able to pincer their asses here. Alright. Big brain, 6 gorillion IQ shit over here.
Stepping off.
You can just move there. Wagner, where should I put you? I guess you can just be right here for now, just in case anything pops up, so at least one of us can shoot immediately. That's actually... That's open, right? That's a great spot for him. Okay.
There's something out there.
Okay, that might be those same mutons. In that case, I'm actually going to have him move over here. Just so he can, actually get a line on this side of the map here. And I think I will have... Here comes the yawning, guys. It's back. I'll have Dachi Boy here. What kind of a... Nah, he wouldn't be able to get a line without moving up here, and I'm not sure. That'll do for now.
On our way.
We'll have Wagner move up here. Oh, Thin Men. I'm surprised we didn't hear mutons. Okay. Open sesame. Nada. Alrighty. That... let me check this here. 2, 3, 4. That'd be a flank. We're not going to move him behind there. We will instead do this. Alright. Okay, so he's there. That's a thing. Spooks is going to move back here. Crawl up the alleyway and... Oh, okay, there they are. Woo, okay. Thank Christ I saved an action point for Degura here. That would have sucked. He could still be flanked if they pop into here and he... There, I'll take the risk. Spooks, I actually want you to back up. Oh shit, he doesn't have a line anymore. Okay, oh my god, what the fuck is your mobility? Really? 10! I was not paying attention when I outfitted your ass. Jesus H. Christ. Wagner right there. Just get their attention. Okay, good. Teddy boy, could you scoot this way? Thank you very much. Did you just say overwatching? Do you know? You guys know how much that fucking peeves me. Oy. We don't know what's out here, though. We're gonna play it safe. He might get a line on something if it kicks that door open. Oh, I heard movement on the right. Those were probably the Thin Men moving on the right there. Huh. That must have been a low damage roll. Yeah, okay, that one was a low damage roll. How? That's more what I was expecting. Okay. Clean miss on the last one. Armor still holding. That encourages non-hunker ground targets. I love the linguistics in these abilities sometimes. Flush this. Let me check. Actually, here you don't have. No, you don't. Okay, I was just checking to see if he had flush as well. He does not.
Headed there now.
Move up.
Go loud.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All it takes is a couple tiles. Okay. Well, I guess he's gonna get friendly with these guys now. 47, 47. What's their aim? Pretty spookily high. Let's have somebody swing over... Oh, that's right. How? Don't you have squad... I didn't give him a fucking scope. Not a scope, not a regular scope. I didn't give him a marksman scope. Damn it. Ah, fuck. Alright, well he does have low profile, so I can move him up here and it'll still count as full cover. At least he has eyes on them. Really? 56? Are you shitting me? What have you got? 47? Jesus, that is disgusting. Okay, let me actually look at Danger Zone here. Increases the explosive radius of rockets, grenade launchers, and mines by 33%. Upgrades suppression to affect an area with a radius of 1.5 tiles. Okay, there's grenade launchers now. In XCOM 2, there's a 40 mic that you can, entirely unrealistically, shove any grenade into and pop a 40 out of there, because apparently it's magic or some shit. But, you know, well, I guess you know, the gunner would grab 40s out of the armory instead of just regular grenades. But there, you know, there are already perks specifically dedicated to grenades in LWR, like Sapper, for example, or like heat warheads. As long, I mean, this could just be a little slip up in the wording, but if we get grenade launchers, oh boy, give me a fucking thumper, give me a fucking thumper. And give me some fucking claymores. But first and foremost, let's see if we can tag... Who's the squad leader? Neither one of you. Let's nail the one that's a little bit closer if we can. We can! Alright, well with that in mind, what's he down to? Yeah, 63, that's gonna be worth jack shit. So, can I get anybody else open? No, we should focus on the mutons. Can you suppress this guy? Just to keep him busy. I'm trying to be smarter about how I play. You can only see this one guy. They're in kind of... We're in kind of a shitty spot to fight these guys, because they have a lot of cover and angles, and we do not. Can I bait them out of that alleyway? I mean, I know I can bait them out of the alleyway, but what would be the best way to go about it? I know I said this was a flank earlier, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. I'm gonna scoot him up here, put him on Overwatch. Next turn, just so I'm not moving him up next to this door with no action points left, so nothing can kick the door open and just blast his head off from 2 feet away. I'm gonna have him scoot around this ice machine here, to this corner on his next turn, open this door, and that'll give us some pretty good firing angles on these guys. Probably scare the shit out of them and hopefully make them move somewhere less advantageous to them and better for us. For now, though, I'll just take the flank on this guy. Woohoo! Whoa, was that that's a 13! Yeah, good night. Jesus. I do want Wagner up here just in case one of them decides to... Now, you know what? G would have been a better idea to have on Overwatch, and then I could have moved Wagner up into... whatever. Live and learn. I guess G would be a better idea to have up closer here, because he can just take 2 shots per turn. Oh, are you shitting me? Through suppression. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I see how I see how it is. You're giving me the old no you. All right. Oh, he's gonna spit. That is not the kind of facial we want. Armor still holding. Armor is no longer holding. Yo, is Spook's on fire? Hold up. No, okay, good.
I'm on the move.
Go there. You can just make it.
Will do.
Hello. Oh! That's a nice crit. If you move up, what can you... I'm trying to figure out the best way to incinerate both of these guys before the end of this turn. That is a whole lot of not gonna happen. Okay. Really? You lost eyes on one? 49 aim. I shouldn't mock that. That can still hit. Especially at that range. I guess we can suppress him. Move Wagner up. He'll have eyes on both of them. Okay, okay, this is starting to come together here. Now, 100 on him, and well, 100 on both of them. 96, 95. This guy's already locked down. Now, he could move, and the reaction shot could miss. Especially with how dinged up Spooks is, but that's a chance I'm gonna take. You stupid cunt! Oh my god. Sorry about that, just... That is... That's XCOM, baby! Getting ass blasted by RNG gives me a sense of pride and accomplishment! Do you have a respirator? I can't remember. Yes, you do. Yeah, you're immune to acid, so... Haha. Fuck your jizz cloud. What? Hold up! Oh, fuck off! Look at this, look at this. Read this with me. Let's read this out loud like kindergarten class. Respirator implant. Life support and monitoring system that guarantees critical wounds instead of death, protects against acid and strangulation, and transmits bleed-out timer data to Central. Acid! Okay. That's a bug that needs to be fixed. Ah, for fuck's sake. Alright, we're about to take some knocks. Really?! Okay. Oh, piss off.
I think it poisoned me.
I mean, on one hand, it's an effective tactic. On the other hand, piss off. Oh, 87 on a reaction shot, even with being that banged up. That's incredible. What? I guess he must have panicked or something. Alright, G, take him out. Oh! Oh, attaboy! Attaboy! Oh, dude, have a drink on me when you get back to base. Wow, that was an incredible shot.
I'm on it, Commander.
It also just registered that that's a flank from this guy, so... Right. I'm not gonna have whoever I just... What's your name again? I don't bother remembering specialist names. I'm not gonna have Degor take any kind of action until I've tried to take out the thin man that's got him flanked. This is some straight bullshit. Oh, I can actually flash him. Alright, fuck you. Flash out.
Help! No, no, I can't take this anymore. I shouldn't be here.
You are still tripping, aren't you? That is such bullshit. A fucking respirator that literally says it protects against acid. And for once I'm using literally in the actual correct sense you're supposed to use it. Sorry, grammar Nazi moment. For a respirator implant that literally says it protects against acid, I still get nailed with acid penalties. That's horseshit. That's not horseshit mechanics, that's a bug. Let me see... 13 aim? Yeah, okay. If that's the case, I guess... Actually, I can just move you into this corner. With a fat-ass voice crack, I'll just move him into a corner. Oh, hello. That might have been a mistake. Oh, he doesn't have eyes on him, okay. Fuck off! These low percentage hits are really starting to grind my gears. I mean, I'm glad that 73 missed, but this is some straight horse shit. Okay, let's clean up this mess. Hopefully without anybody dying. Just take the shot. Of course it misses. Of course it does. Alright. On one hand, I want to have you heal up. On the other hand, we just need to start dropping bodies. Okay, that'll hurt him and tank his aim, so that's something. At this point, I'll take it. And I know we're not really in any kind of extreme situation. It's just this is just the dice giving me well, a thorough pegging here. I want to take you down a little bit just because you're closer and in a little more spooky of a position. Two's better than 0. Oh, you've got 4% to hit that guy. How lovely. What the... That feeling when you alt-tab. Hopefully that didn't just bumblefuck my entire recording. But we'll figure it out. This is why I have save files. 26 of them. 26? I think it's 26 or 28. Honestly, I might just have this guy suppress. I mean, there's really not much else that's useful that he can do. Then again, I want to keep him out of the med bay if possible. We'll hunker. Play it safe. Again, it pisses me off, but I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing in that thing's position. Okay, so one of the things that LWR was supposed to fix, or well, not necessarily fix, but one of the things LWR was supposed to tweak is acid spam. I guess we're just getting really unlucky with it, or these are just really spit-happy Thin Mints.
Good to go.
Because I don't remember getting tripped out this much in this playthrough so far. Awesome, that's a crit. Nicely done. 84, 21. Take the 84. Okay, he's down.
Guns dry. Bye-bye.
Oh, that's right. I thought he was my infantry guy for some reason. Don't know why. Hang on, I wanted to check something. Doesn't say whether mechanical enemies are immune to acid. Oh, they were in the base game. Because it wasn't acid, it was some kind of poison or toxin. But it's acid in Long War, so yay. 1%? This guy's getting too close to my flank for my liking. So... You know what? I'm just gonna test this out. Here? Oh, oops. Do I have to left click? I've got right click for, like, movement and stuff. Yeah, I have to left click, okay.
Grappling.
Okay. It would be nice if... Oh, cool, and it's only one action. Alright, awesome. I will hunker you. It would be nice, because one thing that LWR is better than base Long War with is actually putting numbers and stats in front of you and being transparent about it, which I really like. That's just the kind of player I am. It'd just be nice if I could have some kind of percentage of the failure rate for the grappling hook. But honestly, that one thing remaining a bit of a mystery, I don't really have too much of a problem with that. We'll move you behind this truck. I know you're still tripping balls, but... Oh, okay, so he's partially immune. I think. Yeah, so he would have taken acid damage from that if he wasn't partially immune. And again, partial immunity lets you either just move without taking damage, or just move without taking damage and not suffer any movement range penalties at all. But whichever one of those it is, you still suffer all the other ones, so... At least it's not full acid effects, I guess. I mean, okay, you know what? Okay, now, thinking about it and now knowing that it's partial immunity, instead of just not protecting at all, this actually makes sense. Because, you know, I can totally see having a respirator and having acid still tank your aim if it's getting into your eyes and shit. So that I can see, and that I'm okay with. I retract my previous comment. Good move up. We'll still have you... Hey, you know what? If you're partially immune, you shouldn't take damage from this. Maybe I should have waited till he was, because now I gotta spend a turn to reload. Huh? Oh, that was ah! Spooks is almost dead. But honestly, just as a shiv, Spooks is like just shivs are expendable. Now, if you think about it in a really utilitarian fashion, all of my combat assets are technically expendable. But I just don't like to think about it that way. But really, when you get down to it, that's kind of the fact of the matter. You're empty as well. Fantastic. Just to try to keep you out of the medbay, I'm actually just going to have you heal up, because there's only one guy left on this map. There might be another squad hanging around somewhere in back, but I doubt it. Oh, that's right, he has paramedic! So the first use of a medkit per turn doesn't cost an action. But anyway, what I was saying, shivs are ultimately the most expendable combat assets that I can field. We'll just have you reload. Are you still... Jesus, how long does that stuff last? Are you... You have a respirator... You don't have a respirator. Okay. Hunker. But if I can just finish my thought here. I don't really care if... At least, I don't care if my standard chassis shivs die at this point. You know, obviously, I'd still like to keep as many things alive and well as possible, but now that I've got alloy shivs, it's less of a problem. Didn't gunner suppression used to have, like, mayhem and do damage or something? Okay. Are you still tripping? Wrong, as I sputter. Wrong thing. Wow. How? Wow. That is almost impressive. Or wait. Does their acid start lasting longer as they upgrade their units? If that's what's going on, that's frustrating, but interesting. You know what? Take a ping. Nah, I didn't expect that to hit.
That is not good.
I mean, at this point, I don't really care who gets this kill. Okay, well, it's gonna be G.
Another day, another successful operation.
I was gonna say, I don't really care who gets the kill because they're all specialists. Damn, am I really almost 40 minutes into this already? Even with how I tried to shave time on my little take two intro there? Huh. Okay. Man, I really hope tabbing out like that didn't somehow mess up my recording. I don't think it does, because it's not actually recording. It's not actually recording my screen. It's just recording XCOM, as in the app, or you know, the program or whatever. It's just recording XCOM. So at least I would think that it would just keep recording that quote-unquote screen, if you will, even when it's in the background, but whatever. I think you guys get what I'm saying. Now, one thing I've been wanting to do is, with most of my troops so far in this playthrough, I've been speccing them along mostly similar lines per class. I want to start experimenting a little more now that I've got a wider base of troops. Like, I've got plenty of guys with Grenadier. I need to keep remembering that a lot of these abilities in LWR a lot of these, like for example, Grenadier, or wait, I think it was, no, Engineers started with Grenadier as their specialist perk, and it only just granted an extra lethal grenade in an inventory slot. I was, for some reason, I was thinking that Sentinel and Sapper, for some reason that Sapper also provided 2 grenades in base Long War, which makes no sense because Engineers got Grenadier by default, and Sapper was a Lance Corporal perk. So, anyway, I'll stop rambling. Yeah, it's just I need to remember that, like, Grenadier doesn't just grant an extra grenade, it also lets you use it as the first action without ending your turn, and how, you know, Paramedic, instead of just granting 2 extra med kits anymore, it now, or look, now 3 with a couple of Foundry projects, but instead of just granting extra med kits, the Field Medic perk now also lets you use med kits as a free action. Yeah, Will to Survive. I haven't taken WTS on many troops yet, if any. It's just the minus 15 defense was what was kind of spooking me out, but you know what? I can't remember who this was, but a long time ago, one of you guys said something about tank infantry is a viable build. Sorry, I am a like, I feel like my fucking charisma score has been dropped to 1 or something like that. Quick D&D reference, but basically I'm not tired, so I don't know why I'm having so much trouble speaking coherently. Probably just because I haven't done this in a couple weeks. But anyway, I'm gonna try speccing a couple dudes as tank infantry, so we'll take Will to Survive. And we got Wagner for the Rocketeer. Rocketeers are one that I won't really experiment with, because obviously the best perks to take for them, at least to make them viable Rocketeers, are the rocket-based perks. Oh, 3 reaction shots during Overwatch? But reaction shots have minus 10 aim penalty. Grants opportunist and covering fire, and eliminates the reaction fire aim penalty against stationary targets. Oh, I didn't know that. So, you know, covering fire lets you take a reaction shot against anyone who, like, shoots, reloads, or does most actions instead of just moving. I didn't know there was a reaction penalty, or an aim penalty on reactions against stationary targets, but I guess it does make sense, because, you know, they're still kind of, they're still covered. So I guess that makes sense. So we'll take fire in the hole with you. Really? Only De Gore and Wagner got promoted? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
We will be in touch, Commander.
I don't have the funds to repair those. Yeah, Canada's Panic is just 0 now. Let me check the repair costs, though. 13 bucks, 7 alloys, 3 days. 3. Yikes. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna try not to get us into as much debt in the future, because if more of my shit starts getting damaged, that could be pretty crippling.
Commander.
Oh, hello.
The satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy.
And we
on
can't
orders.
deploy these yet, right? Our uplinks are full. No, we can actually put one in the air. Okay. Did we lose a satellite? I'd say with also a fat-ass voice crack. Nigeria already has a satellite in there, in the yellow. Hang on, let me... Wealth of Nations is Europe's continental bonus, right? I have coverage everywhere there. Yeah, UK, Russia, France, and Germany. Yeah, okay, so I've got coverage over the entire UK. Brazil would be... I'd put a satellite over there if I had any interceptors stationed in there. Looks like they're splitting their attention between South America and Asia. Looks like they're probing the defenses there. But they're really trying to get Nigeria out of here, so it looks like they're trying to establish a foothold in Africa. South Africa's gone. Oh wait, I probably...
Definitely picking up out there. We'll have to monitor our
You know what? I probably actually need to launch a satellite over here, because I haven't brought this up in a very long time, I don't think, but withdrawn nations are where alien bases spawn. I guess, to put that sentence in a less bumblefucked order, alien bases spawn in withdrawn nations. So, in the base game, I've never actually gotten to the, to any alien base assaults in Long War, but in the base game, I think it was as soon as you completed researching the Outsider Shard, there was no alien ops research. It was the Outsider Shard and then the Skeleton Key.
Central here. No.
And then you automatically got the location of the alien base.
All right, we'll look into it.
Knowing Long War and its tendency to drag things out, you know, admittedly for reasonable purposes instead of just dragging them out for shits and giggles, I'll bet they actually need a satellite over here to even see this base. So we're gonna huck one up here.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum.
And I fully expect them to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at that satellite immediately. Because that's their airspace. Okay, laser lance is done. Let's stick that on... Wait a second. No, that's not for aircraft. Oh, is that a mech gun? I think it's a mech weapon. Yeah, laser cannons are for interceptors, and yeah, laser lance is the mech one. Okay, gotcha. Where's my other mech? Still out for half a month. Okay. Only 10 days of damage for spooks? I guess it's just a matter of repairs and replacing melted components rather than the human body repairing itself with medical assistance. Oh, I got new recruits? Really? Oh yeah, you get new guys every month. Ooh, good aim for a rook. That could be worse. What country is this? I don't recognize that flag. What country is that? Huh. Interesting. I have no idea what that flag is. Oh god, 56. Jesus. Wow, yeah, that is a number, and I don't like it. Wait, a new request from Japan? What do you guys want? 4 Cyberdisk Rex for $24. One moment. Okay. I think you forgot to put at least 2 zeros there, my guy, for how valuable those things are.
Persistent. Whatever it is they're doing, they're not giving up without a fight.
And I know they're only worth 2 credits on the gray market, but I'm talking about potential research applications. Now again, I don't know what, we're gonna drown in laser pistols again here. I don't know what cyber disks give you, at least, or do I? Have I researched them yet? It's not even on my list. Research archives. Nope, I haven't even... Or wait, no, I have. I thought these... Why the fuck did I think they were organized alphabetically when it starts with X? Hello, autism. It's good to see you again. Okay, so I have autopsy in it. Okay, dodge module, auto sentry turret, and sentinel drone. What did those do again? Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna check. Okay, so dodge module, auto sentry turret, and was that sentinel or sentry drone? Sentinel drone. Next 2 shots from the UFO are guaranteed to miss, not available to lead elements. Matrix will burn out after 2 uses. Okay. Excuse me. Are any of those other 2 in... Okay, auto sentry turret. Grants reactive targeting sensors, plus 20 aim on all reaction shots, and takes a reaction shot at the first enemy who attacks at each turn. The UA-571C auto sentry turret module allows the shift to retaliate against offensive threats that are engaging. Okay. That's pretty cool. It'd be cooler if it was an actual deployable sentry turret, but I'll still take this. Actually, I guess it's even better, because this thing can move. What's restorative miss do again? 6, okay. What was the other one? Sentinel drone, right? Sentinel drone, sentinel drone, sentinel drone. I still think this is bullshit. 50 alloys for a bipod. This is the kind of active camo sort of deal, right? DR to the carrier and the ability to temporarily stealth 1 to 3 friendly units at a distance for 1 turn. Attacks from stealth receive a 30% crit chance, or plus 30%. Does not affect panicking units, seekers, or units with concealment. Psi only, 1 per soldier. Perks to increase the number that can be carried. Psionic device contains delirium-infused particles. Our psionic soldiers can control the particles to coat themselves in an electromagnetic field that reduces incoming damage. When psionically activated and diffused onto our soldiers, these soldiers become invisible. The activated particles will lose their delirium charge after a brief time, and competing energy sources such as weapons fire will disrupt them. Okay! That was a mouthful. Where's the sentinel drone? It'd be nice if we had a 4th tab somewhere. You know, a tab for weapons and just a tab for gear. I don't see it. Alright, was that an engineering item? Or was it some kind of research project? Foundry, that's why. Speaking of Foundry, have we... Yeah, improved medkits. Improved medkits. Hang on, let me... There's something that is right on the tip of my tongue that I can't recall that I think doubles medkit healing, question mark? Or, like, brings it up to 8? 3... 4th upgrade. Alright, so, oh, Savior grants 2 healing. Targeting unit with smart macrophages grants plus 2 healing. Whatever that is. Okay. I hope there are, actual, like, next generation medkits somewhere. Oh shit, alien grenades, boys! But we need a grenade, which means we need to capture a muton. Or something that has grenades, like heavy floaters, or cyber discs. Yay! I don't think we can even capture cyber discs because they're considered mechanical enemies. Ammo conservation. 30 muton corpses. I can understand the need for muton corpses. just because, you know, that's technically how we get their armor, by bringing in their bodies. And, you know, the servos are built into their hard suits, so I can understand that. And you know what, I guess, in terms of, like, when you're reverse engineering alien technology, it's going to take some trial and error to perfect it. So I guess I can understand that. This, on the other hand, can still choke on a dick. Interception firestorm HP by 500. But, what is your base HP? 2,000. Okay, so it's still a measurable bump. Sentinel drone. Grant shifts repair servos when damaged, heal back half the damage. Makes 2 HP per turn at the end of each turn. In CCS, with an investment of resources, we will be able to adapt some alien technology into a defensive module for the Shiv. We have been able to add a self-repair capability and use its spare AI cycles to improve the Shiv's situational firing heuristics. Nice. Mechanized... You know what, I'll look over all the shit when I actually have the resources to put any of it in the pipe. Exalt scan recommended. Oh, let's see. Does this still cost money? I think it does. Attempt raid on Exalt HQ. Do we really have enough intel to accuse somebody of harboring the base? We apparently do. Insufficient cash to sweep. No.
Commander, we have an incoming
Okay.
transmission from the Council.
We're about to hit the 1 hour mark, so I will probably cut it. Bomb disposal. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to take out Nigeria. Yeah, and if you fail one of these missions, I believe the nation automatically withdraws. I mean, that $410 is, you know, less than a quarter of my debt, I think. Oh, dude, take it.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team.
Yeah,
Commander.
2570.
I've already put the
Yeah,
deal-
so that's less than a... Actually, that's less than a fifth of my debt. God help me. How much... I say as I keep flicking back and forth. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make basically chump change at the end of this month. Alright. So, yeah. Okay, we got a bomb threat. Alright, so I will spend the rest of this episode outfitting my troops to go out on this, and then I'm just gonna cut it. If you're not interested in that, feel free to just jump to the next episode, because I'm going to just quickly tab through everything I've kitted them out with. But just so we can dive right into this mission in the next episode, I'm gonna outfit everyone now and then cut it. So if you don't want to see that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. But for those of you who are still around,
We are confident
let's
this matter with discretion.
let's deal with this. So we're gonna bring, first and foremost, Barbosa. We're gonna bring Yosef or Miller. Miller's really close to a promotion, so we're gonna bring him. Komarov for a Rocketeer. Jolie for a Medic. Oh, you know what? We're bringing Bandit. For our Engineer. Yeah, we're bringing Bandit. Vasur needs some love. I don't think I've taken her out in a while. You can interpret that any way you want. Okay, Marauder, Infantry, Rocketeer, Medic, Engineer. I don't think we're really gonna need a gunner here. Fucking thick-ass boy. Yeah, we don't really need a gunner. And Flamethrower or KSM. I don't think flamethrowers incinerate loot. I don't think they do because they're not considered explosives. What's the damage on this? 6? It's unfortunate that burning was not an actual status effect in Enemy Unknown. They brought that in XCOM 2. So this actually doesn't like set people on fire, it just does fire damage. You know what? We're gonna bring a KSM. Excuse me. Just in case we run into something super spooky. 79. Yeah. What's the weight on that? Oh, just 1. Okay. Alright, well you're gonna be slow, I guess. That weighs shit, so we're not bringing that. Scope, just to bump your aim up a bit. And targeting module, question mark? What's the base crit on this thing? Zip. Laser sight. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. We don't need a gunner because we already have somebody that's gonna put mega hurt downrange, but we will bring a wolfhound. You know what? I might bring... should I bring 2 infantry? It could never hurt. I mean, I've got a rocketeer, I've got our engineer, I've got 2 really heavy firepower units here. I've got infantry. I guess we could use a scout to break Overwatch in all reality. So we'll bring Go, and then we're just gonna bring Yosef as well. Alright, we've kitted out Barbosa, so let's take care of you. Oberleutnant. Actually, no, you're just Lieutenant right now. Huh. Does that just... Huh, interesting. You just can't wear headgear with phalanx armor. Weird. Alright. HE grenades, extended mags. You're the squad leader here, so you take a respirator. We can't have you going down. Yeah, okay, we've still got him with javelin rockets. Good deal. There's really only a 1 HP difference between these things. Yeah. Okay. He really needs the mobility more than anything else. Yeah, you've got 82 aim. You don't need any help there. I'll give you a respirator, though, just to make you move a little faster, immune to strangulation, and partially immune to acid. That is one thick-ass chin curtain he's got there. Not quite a curtain. Well, okay, well... I don't know what I'd call it. There's the laser rifle. Yeah, there we go. Good thing I remembered to kit this fucker out with a laser weapon. No difference in damage, but, I mean, I will certainly take the extra aim. Okay, double med kits, double flashbangs, good deal. These missions are usually a hell of a lot of thin men, but I don't remember if Long War has switched this up at all. Well, you're already dealing with 12 HP. Okay, is there someone I would rather give this last respirator? Hold on, you've got... Huh? Oh yeah, she's not gene modded yet. Oops. That's why she doesn't have any of those. Yeah. Mind Fray. Okay. I was just checking to see if she was somehow, like, biologically or psionically immune to strangulation. So yeah, we'll actually give, oh shit, I forgot you had all this really cool stuff. Take the Aurora armor. We've got... Are you... Okay, you're not a side trooper. I know one of my officers is a... Oh wait, no, officers can't be side troopers. Just... Are any of these other... Yes, okay. Vasor's a side trooper. I'll kit her out. A heavy laser rifle for you. Or maybe an... Nah. Okay, let's see all the different size shit that I have here. I've got the gun link, which does 10 aim, 10 crit. That is definitely an infantry. Definitely good for infantry there. But doesn't Vasor have double tap, right? And that grants plus 20 aim on the second shot she takes, so she doesn't really need the gun link. Because she's already getting a fat-ass bonus on top of her second shot in every turn. Seven, 6. I will give you a med kit. And extended mags instead of drum mags, just for that extra tile of movement. I forgot we had breaching ammo. Not that we can use it, because all of our assaults are kicking their feet up in medical. Where the hell's my goddamn extended mags? There they are. Jeez. Alrighty. Aurora for you. What's the stat line on this? 2 mobility... Whoa. That is scrolling with this background menu. Interesting. 2 mobility, 6 HP, 0.5 DR, 10 will. And obviously psi only. Ugh. Laser rifle first and foremost. I'm just trying to think whether I should give her a heavy. Yeah, no, that's -2 mobility, so that can suck a dick. She'll stay with that. Medkit, because she's an important trooper of mine. And do I want to give you... I'll replace this HE with a psi grenade. I would replace the extended mags, but she has double tap. So I want her to actually be able to take 2 full turns worth of shots before having to reload. So we've got them. Let's kit out Wolfhound before I forget. Alloy Shiv chassis? Alloy Shiv chassis. Smart Shell Pod, Hollow Charger. This is 8 damage, 75 aim because of the laser bonus. We'll take a motion tracker with us for this one. Alrighty, last but not least, go the Scout. I want you to be able to scoot those boots of yours. So, yeah, 16 mobility, I like the sound of that. We're actually not even going to bother giving her, we're not going to bother speccing her out as a marksman, or kitting her out as a marksman, because really, it's more important to just push for these bomb missions. Oh, you are fucking squishy as shit. Can I stack vests? I can't. Damn it. Can we put some camo netting over alloy plating? No? Okay, that's better. I will give you a medkit instead of a flashbang. Still working with 15 mobility. Nice, nice. Lightning reflexes, low profile. Oh, you got hit and run too. Cool. How much is this way? 2? Fuck. Not gonna bring flak ammo because I don't expect flying targets here. I guess we'll have you do a bit more damage. Okay, so that's gonna be it. We're all kitted out. Next episode, we will knock out that bomb mission. So, I'll just cut this and start recording that one right away, because I've got the whole night to myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.